don't think men and women could be friends if they find each other attractive.
Yeah.
I would say if the guy finds the woman
think
attractive
so?
more than if the woman. Because the woman, a guy will shoot his shot eventually. If he finds you attractive, eventually he'll shoot. Even if a woman finds a guy attractive,
I don't agree with
see
that,
women
man.
really shooting a shot.
I don't agree with that
Mm-hmm.
because her boyfriend cheat on her or something, break her heart. She go over to her friend.
That's when they throwing the at
She's vulnerable.
Wait, excuse me?
What up, what up, what up? This is your boy Agree to Disagree, and I'm coming at you again with another video review. The video that we are reviewing today is called Men and Women Can't Be Just Friends. Here's why. The title caught my eye. Haven't watched it yet, so I thought I'd bring it to you guys and give my thoughts on it. Let's check it out.
All right. So since we're talking about that, my next topic is: can male and female be in a platonic relationship?
Maybe.
I mean, they can. We argue about this topic all the time.
We argue about it all the time. Yeah. I feel like I'm in the middle still. Me, because I have a lot of guy friends, and I feel like they would never in their life ever try to like, yo, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you.
I feel like
because they're not attracted to you.
You don't think that they fantasize about you sometimes?
No.
You don't think that they ever look at you in the way of like one day you might get up and they might look at me.
I don't think that they do. That doesn't mean that they aren't. But me in my head, like they're not. Like why would they do that? I don't think of them that way.
Do you think that if you gave one of them a chance, that they would slap?
Probably.
There you go.
Once you give, I feel like once a guy, like if he's attracted to you, and you give him that okay, he's gonna want to talk to you. Do you guys not agree?
You know, here's the thing about the whole men and women just being friends thing. I feel like most of those friendships are formed by circumstance, right? And what I mean by that is typically a lot of times what happens is one or the other person gets friend zoned, right? Where they approach, they start talking to them, and then they quickly realize that this is a person who, you know, isn't going to date them. So then they're like, okay, well, maybe I can just be this person's friend, right? Because that's all that the other person will allow is a friendship. And because they want to be close with this person, then they accept it. They say, okay, well, I'm okay with just this friendship as long as I can be close with this person. And so to me, a lot of that stuff, like, to me, like, that's not a real friendship, you know? Other dudes I talk to, they be like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm friends with this girl. She was dating my homeboy. That's why, you know, we were just friends. So like I said, it's circumstantial. Like, you know, it's not like you just meet somebody, y'all start talking, and then y'all hit it off, and then it was already understood that it was just gonna be friends. See, with men and women, there's always this little question mark, like, okay, well, is this person interested in me, or are they not interested in me? So it has to be something that happens that lets both parties know that, okay, you know, we just friends, and that's what it's always going to be. But, you know, in a lot of the situations, there's always that instance if, like, you know, one person made the move, you know, would the other person be like, oh, hold up, yo, we just friends, what are you doing? Or they'd be like, oh yeah, like, finally, like, this is what I was looking for. So it's real tricky.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What if he's not attracted to you?
But I look
at make
no,
you can make him attracted to you? Is that a thing?
No.
Personality? Like, you think a girl's okay, and then once you start talking, like, oh, she's fire now.
No.
I mean, there's sometimes where, like, if you got a high school friend and women they glow up, you know what I mean, and they transform into a whole different woman. Then it's like, damn, you know what I mean?
But that's
you know
different. That's different.
That's why the girls be like, you didn't want me back then, and I ain't fucking with you now.
Yeah, but he ain't
That's
saying
what
he
the,
want
that's
you.
what the niggas say
been-
mostly though.
Yeah.
But some girls too, they be like, oh, he ain't want me, I'm not fucking, or they get you and shit on you. They use you. So you may not want to do that.
I don't think men and women could be friends if they find each other attractive.
Yeah.
I would say if the guy finds the woman
think so?
attractive more than if the woman. Because the woman, a guy will shoot his shot eventually. If he finds you attractive, eventually he'll shoot. Even if a woman finds a guy attractive,
I don't agree with
see
that,
women
man.
really shooting a shot.
I don't
like,
agree with that because her boyfriend cheat on her or something, break her heart. She go over to her friend.
That's when they throwing the at.
She's vulnerable.
Wait, excuse me?
Look. By their reaction, you know that's
what I'm saying. Cause yo,
what? No, I didn't hear what you mean. Throw up.
when like a nigga do you wrong.
When a nigga do you wrong, and then you go to your friend to cry. I mean, if you don't find them attractive, that's just a friend crying on a friend. But if you find them attractive, and then y'all have that moment where y'all hugging, and then y'all look at each other in the face, and then
but who's going to take that first step? The guy most likely. She's crying. The guy is going
women. That's the one time women would make the.
I feel like when women do come, y'all look like what's up with you? Like, she's trying to lie me, and she's trying to do something. Like, why is she coming on to me like that when a woman does do it? So I feel like that's why women don't.
Nah, I completely disagree. 'Cause, man, a lot of these dudes are just like waiting for that moment. So that scenario he's talking about, where it's like, the girl's dude, he been messing up, and now she's in this vulnerable state where she just needs someone to lean on. A lot of dudes, they might take advantage of that moment, right? If they find the friend attractive. So that's the big thing. If they find that friend attractive, they might be like, oh, okay, so you vulnerable now? Because trust me, if the guy finds the woman attractive, they've thought about it. So if she comes through and she's all like, oh my God, let me be your shoulder to cry on, and y'all chilling and y'all laying on the couch, and sometimes, bro, that heart start beating a little bit, and y'all look into each other's eyes, and it's done. Real friends, that's not gonna happen. Like, there's nowhere near is that ever going to cross like just friends, like true just friends. That's not gonna happen. And another thing you gotta ask yourself is, if you guys are attracted to each other, such good friends, why aren't you guys dating, right? Because people say all the time, I want my husband or my wife to be my best friend. So it gets murky there. It gets real murky.
Do it.
Nah.
What?
Yeah, a lot of guys, they be like, right, like if a girl's sliding your DM or something like that, you be like, where she came from?
Like,
yeah, but that's a girl still coming down. Usually a guy would slide.
We talking about friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some random shorty you do.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
I understand where you coming from.
I always say I don't want no male friends. Because I know eventually you probably are going to start liking me. And if you want to be my friend after I told you I don't want to talk to you, we definitely can't be friends. Because I know you're trying to build that relationship up.
Hey, listen, I'm going to be vulnerable real quick. I was in a relationship, and the woman swore up and down that this guy, he was just a friend. We ended up breaking up, and she literally got with the nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying? That she swore up and down that he was the guy.
It happens
friend.
all the time.
I'm just like, this he was plotting the whole time. Like, I know that nigga was talking shit about me. Yo, I ain't gonna
and everything she was telling him, he was probably
He probably was telling, yo, you should leave that nigga. Like, he ain't do this. He ain't give you he ain't send you 100,000 in your cash app. Like, yeah, that leave that nigga. Like, that nigga ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some Pastor Poppy Don ass nigga. It was probably that nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So
y'all would allow y'all shorty. Now you allow it, like if you had a shorty or if you do have a shorty.
I don't like that, man. I really don't.
So you can have female friends?
I was just gonna ask that. You don't have female friends?
Me personally, if I have a female friend, I will cut them off. I have no problem cutting my female friends off in my relationship. I've done that plenty of times. And it left me in situations where, like, damn, I'm not in a relationship, but I'm burnt all my bridges with.
Bravo, man. I'll say it now. I was saying it before, I'm saying it now, and I'll continue to say it, man. Like, I really don't see the need for female friends, like, especially if you're in a relationship. Like, I don't see the need for it. Like, I have female acquaintances, and like, I love having conversations with other women, and getting their perspective on things. But we don't really need to be friends. We don't need to be hanging out, especially if I have a girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm being honest, like, I feel like my guy friends fits all my needs, when it comes for, to my need for friendship. I get all of that from my male friends. Like, I don't need a woman friend to help fill any kind of void. If I have a girlfriend, I'll, just like him, like, I will go ahead and cut off all my female friends, because it's like, yo, I have my female perspective, through her. If I want to talk about things, I do have, a woman that I can talk to right there. Like, I don't need to talk to this woman here, this woman there, and it just gets dicey. You can make your woman jealous. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what I mean? But I'm the type of person, because I'm really invested into this woman. If she feels uncomfortable about our friendship, like, I'm a prioritize the relationship more than a friendship. That's me personally. Like, unless you're a childhood friend or something like that.
Why you making faces?
You always make faces.
That's crazy.
You wouldn't do it?
You wouldn't do that?
Nah, I'm not cutting off my friends for a relationship, bro. Like, if my friend's been there for a minute and you just came here.
I'm saying,
what if those are friends that used to flirt with you, like, from time to time? Like, if your girl asks, like, oh, who's that? You like, that's my friend. Has she ever tried to talk to you? Yeah, but I ain't never really do nothing with her. And y'all still friends after that. What about that? And then eventually she's like, I'm uncomfortable. Like, she's still
But this
around.
is my good friend, though.
Yeah,
Like,
but
she
she's
been
like
there
I
for me?
said, she,
But
came
that
to you
goes back
before.
to if you trust your man, though. Like, if you trust me, it shouldn't worry what she doing. You feel me?
And I feel like my shorty could have a male friend if I know him. So, like, I don't want to hear, oh, that's my homeboy, and I never met this dude, or I never saw
That's
this
my
dude.
new homeboy.
Yeah, and oh,
Yeah, no, that's facts. If there is ever a situation where your girl got a male friend, like I definitely got to meet the dude and see what's up, right? If you can't bring your male friend around me, I feel like, you know what I mean, that's a little sus, you know what I'm saying? The same thing, for dudes, if you got a female friend, that female should be comfortable being around your girl. It shouldn't be no issues. So that's definitely, one of those things where it's like, all right, there got to be some kind of gathering where y'all can, where they can meet and they can kind of like catch the vibe to where, like, okay, well, what is this friendship dynamic? Kind of get a feel for it, because I was with a woman who had a male best friend, and it was a little weird, but then after I met the dude, I was like, okay, I get it. I understand y'all dynamic. They've been friends for, I don't know, 20 plus years, whatever. But I also realized, like, okay, well, this dude isn't, her type, you know what I mean? So I knew there was also a lack of attraction there. If the dude was like me, tall, light skin with a beard, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, oh, hell no. I was like, oh, hell no, that ain't gonna cut it. But nah, the dude wasn't her type at all.
you know what I'm saying?
But yo, I got a friend.
Like old friends.
I got a friend. He had a girl, and his girl had a friend, right? And he was cool with the dude. Like, they used to all do things together or whatever. And then one day, Shorty called him and confessed to them messing around. So I don't. It's a case by case basis.
I don't
Like,
think men and women can be friends.
Yeah, it's
how many marriages where the married people got significant, opposite sex friends?
You don't
like,
hear that.
You don't.
You don't
people
see
prioritize their relationship.
Yeah, but most of them are
I'm not saying,
married,
like,
though.
cut them
Most
off,
married
but-
people have friends who are
I've
married.
seen that. My mom
Yeah, married
personally
people.
is cool with, like, my dad's friends. Like, they be calling her like, "Oh, we want this. Can you cook this for us?" Like,
That's his friends, though.
that's-
Does your mom? Does your mom?
she wouldn't take the phone and call them and like.
No, but that's not her.
No, that's not her friend.
Yeah, that's not her friend.
Does your dad have female friends?
No.
No.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like the only way it could work, cause like my best friend is a woman, but I know her. I know her boyfriend before her. You feel me? So I have the utmost respect for him. I would never cross that line.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you.
But what if she crosses that line?
Drunk night.
I
Are
have
you
to,
attracted to her?
You see, I was gonna
Nah,
say.
I'm not.
Exactly. Like.
Is she pretty to you, though?
She's a good-looking woman.
But you're not attracted to her
I'm
because
not-
you put
I'm
that
not-
in your
wanna
head, or
try
because
that.
you honestly not? Or did
Nah,
you
but
put that in
some
your
men,
head?
they're not. I don't know.
You can put that in your
I
head.
can't.
like it
I
depends on
can't look at her that way
think the
because of him.
That's what I said.
Okay, yeah, that. It's okay then that, but still.
I agree with that 100%.
It's just like I said, it's circumstantial, right? Because she dated, his homeboy before. So now that's why he doesn't see her in that light. But if it's just like some random woman who never dated somebody that he knew, it'll be completely different. It'll be completely different. Like, I really feel like the whole, having a friend of the opposite gender is very murky, very murky. Me personally, I would advise against that. And I can even talk about situations where my girl, she was friends with she was close with one of my friends, and they would talk. And I used to hate that crap because my homie would know stuff that I didn't know because she was confiding in him, you know, about certain things that she was feeling in our relationship. And he's like, yeah, man, she told me blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the hell? She didn't even tell me this. Like, you know what I mean? She having conversations with my homeboy that she needs to be having with me. You know what I mean? And it wasn't on no, like, you know, intimate type thing that they were talking on. But, you know, if she has issues with me, she needs to come to me directly and not, you know, talk about it with my friends. Like, I ain't like that at all. I mean, that was a long time ago. But I don't know, man. It's just, it's definitely a case-by-case scenario. And there are, you know, exceptions where these things work out, you know, perfectly, you know. But, you know, a lot of times if there's attraction there, man, it's a problem. You know what I mean? If both people look good, both people look handsome, it could be a problem. You know what I mean? You know, especially, you know, it could not be anything, but then sometimes your partner, when you get in a relationship, they might be jealous. So I don't know, man. Me personally, I'm not really, you know, big on female friends. I have female acquaintances. You know what I mean? And we might, you know, just check up on each other every like once in a blue moon. But as far as like friends where we talking on the phone, we hanging out. If I got a girl, like what I need that for, right? You know what I'm saying? Because everything I want to do with a woman, I'm gonna do it with my woman, not some other woman who whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's my personal thoughts. You know, you guys can let me know what you thought of the video. What points did you agree with? What points did you disagree with? Leave your comments below and let me know your thoughts. And if you got anything out this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.